KUGAN, CASSIUS, IFL TV, MTK Global. We're at the press conference for The Time Is Now, October 6th, Leicester Arena. I'm joined by Lyon Woodstock and Hudge. How are you guys?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Good.
Very good.
New hairstyle, Lyon?
Yeah, man, I'm repping a new hairstyle. Gone for the Deontay Wilder.
Is that what it is?
Nah, he's had it for a bit, innit? So
he copied you? Or
I
not?
don't know, maybe. I've had this before, so don't know.
Oh,
Before I even knew what a Wilder was. So.
It looks good anyway.
Thank you.
It's good anyway.
Me, Coog, same old, same old.
That's it. Same barber for the last how many years, Hudge. It's all right. If you want to shout your barber out, let us know.
Yeah,
Leicester's finest. Come
Easy
on.
cuts.
My
Leicester.
Mrs.
Andrew.
Leon, this fight's been talked about on social media for
it has.
quite a few months now. It's finally happening, and it's happening in your backyard, basically.
Yes.
So
It's a 15-minute walk from my house, exactly.
okay. But the main point is that it's a fight. Like I said, it's building up nicely, and the fans are going to get it.
Yeah,
and
Fantastic.
hopefully on the night it's going to deliver.
Well, this is what boxing's about. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Refreshing.
when you don't really get too many big domestic fighters just going at it no more. Do you know what I mean? So it's nice, man. It's nice for the sport. I think it's healthy for the sport. You know what I'm saying?
Where did this kind of, as we like to say on IFL, beef start between you and Archie Sharp?
This is the third time I've explained this story. Right. So basically, what happened? I had a fight scheduled. I can't remember who it was with or what it was for. And then I was training and I had a bad back injury. I was moving around with coach's son. It wasn't sparring, it was like shadow boxing but in partners, yeah. And I've slipped like that and my back just fell out my ass. Like I collapsed on the floor, like I was in excruciating pain. Trust me, it was so painful. I've never felt anything as painful as that in my life. Do you know what I mean? I've been through so many different pain barriers in my life up to this point. Like nothing tops that. It was horrible. Like it just felt like my back was like tensing up and clenching. I couldn't walk or anything. Do you know what I mean? And Hudge helped me out so much. Like I was on like you said, I was on the floor for 5 hours waiting for the ambulance people to come. And like Hudge went home, he got his own blankets, his own pillows, he got me water. Like, cause being on the floor for 5 hours is a long time, do you know what I mean? So he's giving me water, he gave me some medication, he kept me warm, kept checking on me, like looked after me properly, do you know what I mean? I felt like his son. Like if that was happening to his son, I could imagine he'd do exactly the same thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was.
Luckily, it's so important because when he got to the hospital, they did turn around and say that to you, didn't they?
Yeah.
Had he not been treated like possibly wants to box again for
definitely.
12 to 18 months. So
obviously, I've explained to you exactly how it was. I'm not exaggerating. If it was like horrible. While I was on the floor, I was thinking like, where am I going with this?
So
what's
then he
happening?
called you out.
Do you know what I mean? And I was thinking like, what's happening with my career now? What, am I going to box again? What's going to happen? Where are we going from here? Do you know what I'm saying? So
It was
being
in
on
that
the
time,
floor,
weren't it? It was in that time
being
when
on the floor for 5 hours, long
Archie.
time. And then obviously what happened is or just picked me up. He's like literally picked me up, carried me out the gym when they've said like, oh, you need to we need to get you home. He's picked me up, carried me down 2 sets of stairs, by the way. Got me in the car, got me home. My family looked after me. I couldn't wash myself or anything. It was horrible. Like I couldn't do anything. Do you know what I'm saying? But within a week and a half, because Pops over here attended to it straight away. Like he got to it, he was rubbing it and massaging it, you know, as soon as it happened. And they said, like he said, if he didn't do that, you'd be in like a worse position right now. Do you know what I'm saying? It would not have healed as quick. It took a week and a half for me to be walking again. They said that wouldn't have happened. The reason he got to it so quick saved like a lot of time.
And that was around the time when Archie
and then that's when it happened.
Said that we've asked for the fight with Lyon.
Yeah.
I mean, Archie weren't really on our radar, was it? And he said, I've asked for the fight. And it was almost like an insinuation.
Yeah, I didn't even hear about it.
He's turned us down twice now. And
someone had to show me his Twitter post about it. And I was thinking, listen,
no one approached us.
I wasn't even capable of walking, let alone fighting. I'm going to fight you. And another thing, I didn't hear nothing about no fight, about anything, anywhere. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know who he's asked, whether it be Santa Claus, Jesus Christ himself, I don't know. So who's he asked? He didn't ask me.
He's insinuating that he wants to fight and Leon's.
Yeah,
because you turned around and says, put us all in one.
Yeah, I did.
Put us all in one room and we'll all fight.
Yeah, see the last man standing.
And when that happened, that's when the text came that, well, that's weird because we've asked for the fight twice.
Yeah.
And
so
Leon basically doesn't want it. So that's when Leon said, be careful what you ask for because you can have it.
And that's why I'm hashtagging that everywhere. Be careful what you wish for, because I did not wish this upon him. He asked me for this. So when I give him this grievous beating, just know he asked for it. It weren't me. I never set this up. I never did nothing. You came to me. No one in this super featherweight division has called me out. Not even Mitchell Smith. Even the little spat that we had, he didn't say, oh, let's. Do you know what I mean? It weren't like that. He's the only person. So You know what I mean?
But it's led to this, so
Yeah, there we go.
it's led to October
It's all
6th.
good.
So
It's all good.
there's a silver lining in there somewhere.
Of course, there always is. There always is.
So I've just interviewed Archie Sharp in the last sort of 10 minutes, and I'll give you some of the highlights of that interview. So to quote Archie Sharp, he says.
Go on, keep it.
I'm just telling you, rather than you having to
Keep
wait
it
to
going.
watch it later on.
Go on.
Says you talk, excuse my language, Leon talks a lot of shit,
Okay.
talks too much,
Yes.
and he's very confident of knocking you out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Response?
Let's see. Let's see.
Makes for a good fight, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what fight is about, isn't it? He's gonna say that. He won't be a boxer if he's not confident in saying that. You know what I'm saying? Just please knock me out. Please do it. See if it can happen.
But I mean, listen, you're known. Listen, I'm not going to use that in expression talking shit because my channel runs off boxers talking trash or
Yeah, of
talking whatever. It doesn't have to be trash, just talking. And you're a good talker.
Yeah.
And you like to sort of voice your opinion. You
Yeah, of
always
course.
have from your first earlier
Just gotta
fights.
keep it real. Gotta keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? That's how I've always been.
But how do you rate Archie as a fighter?
How do I rate him?
Yeah.
On what are we talking about? On like a scale of something or?
But just do you rate him as a fighter in general? That's what I'm asking.
I ain't really seen a lot from him. I'm not seeing him do a lot. If we're gonna keep talking about when he was 15 and 16 and I did this in the amateurs, did that, fought Pat McCormack when I was 12 years old. Come on, man. Do you know what I mean? We're in a man's sport now. We're men. We're pros. This is what we're here to do. We're to fight, not pitter-patter around, say I did this for GB, I did that. Bro, listen, you keep saying all that. When I'm in the ring, beating your face in, that ain't gonna help you. Do you know what I mean? That ain't gonna come back and help you in your situation. So
do you know when you're talking and you're talking about people talking shit? In our game, you're judged on your results. So what we've got to do is look at how many fights he's had, how many fights Leon's had, who Leon's been in the ring with, and how many challenging fights he's had. Yeah. In that, how many guys have had winning records? So talk's cheap. You know what I mean? So actually, all this talking is just nonsense, really. At the end of the day, the two young lads are getting in the ring, and if you're going to rate him, what we're rating him on? Because all he ever talks about is what he did in the amateurs.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We don't want to know what he did in the amateurs. It's like Leon said now, it's a different ball game.
Are you expecting this to be a tougher fight than Craig Proxton?
I ain't expecting anything. I'm just expecting a fight. Whatever happens, happens.
But would a win over Archie Sharp be bigger than a win over Craig Proxton?
My journey I've got an end goal in my head. That's all I'm focused on. My journey there, whoever I've got to beat, whoever I've got to go through to get there, is pretty much irrelevant to me. All I care about is the end. Do you know what I'm saying? So whatever happens here, cool. But that's all I care about. We
ain't looking at. I'll be honest with you. We ain't looking at Archie any better or any worse than Craig Proxton.
Yeah.
All we know is that we've been in challenging situations. So you can talk about your amateur background all you want. If you're that highly set on your amateur background, then why haven't you fought anyone? Why haven't you fought anyone? Because if you look at who Leon's fought, actually his first fight was a guy against undefeated. Guy with an winning record.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, and then you look at fighting the likes of Michael Mooney. These are risky, tough, strong, game guys.
And the thing is with him,
Paul Holt. These are tough, strong, game guys. Craig Proxton. He just beat Boy Jones, who's a good kid. Yeah. You know, we've been working with Boy Jones. He's a good kid.
He is.
You know, and he beat him convincingly. You know, it was a good fight. So you can see Leon's been in challenging situations. We've never shied away from it, and neither in the amateurs. We didn't do that. So this is where we want to be right now. You know, with the likes of, you look around, there's some good boys in our division, and eventually they're all going to fight each other anyway. We don't need to badmouth anyone or call anyone out. They're all going to meet eventually. So may the best man win.
Yeah, man.
October the 6th, we'll find out. Closing words. What goes down on October 6th?
What words?
Yeah, explosive.
That's the exact same word I was going to use.
Explosive. If Archie's saying he's coming to knock him out, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Let's just hope he does what he says.
Yeah, man.
Come to knock us out. You want his belt? You want his belt? You want his O? Yeah, and you want to do it in his hometown. Good luck.
Come get
Good
it.
luck.
Come.
You don't know. You don't know who we are. You're going to find out what we're about. Everyone's going to find out because no one has seen the best Lyon Woodstock. No one. Even I love Proxton. I love his team and everything, but Leon was not 100% then. I guarantee you, Leon will be 100%, and you will see the best Lyon Woodstock, and the best Lyon Woodstock is ferocious.
All right, we'll look forward to it. Hudge,
care.
Leon, thank you very much for
Thank
your
you,
time.